Frodo casting the One Ring into the fires of Mount Doom. Prince What's-His-Name slaying the Maleficent dragon. Jack Tretton taking to the stage at E3 2013 to pound home PS4 superiority with a quadruple whammy of crowd-pleasing win. Drink it in, Jack. As far as triumphing over evil goes, PS4's E3 showing was as good as it gets. So much so, it's even managed to seduce the minds of a few non-believers.
Well, normally I don't like games, but I think the PS4 is really good.
All I care about is oiling my chassis. And now, PS4.
It'll poison the minds of our youth and it should never be released.
It's only £349.
Really cheap as chips, especially when you consider PS3 was over £400 when it launched. And it wasn't just the bold wedge of PS4 hardware that had us leaping like salmons escaping a ravenous bear. The software on show was enough to make even Dave break down into actual tears of joy.
Oh god. Oh god, the Elder Scrolls Online. It's just so beautiful.
And he wasn't the only one who was excited.
I'm mostly looking forward to Octodad Dadliest Catch because that's the only one that looks remotely educational.
I've got one word for you. Drive. Club.
I want a Final Fantasy 15 to wrap itself around my face, put a story-driven tentacles down my throat, lay a little turn-based baby, and then for my stomach to explode in a massive next-gen Final Fantasy rainbow.
PlayStation newcomers Bungie showcased persistent online shooter Destiny, a game with guns so pretty it's a wonder they don't have their own perfume line, while Ubisoft showed us how good future smartphones will be in Watch Dogs. Well, he's clearly not doing that on bloody 3G, is he? David Cage wasn't on stage, but made his rampantly French presence felt by showing off a trailer for Beyond Two Souls, which featured the emotions car key, guns, and stare. Even better was Quantic Dream's hilarious tech demo, The Dark Sorcerer, where, well, just have a look.
By the seven seals of the four and the talismans of Rastatan, I'll invoke you as to... Ah! What's going on?
Cut!
Oh!
Hey, now.
Emily, get me the programmers.
Oh, man. Hey, Dave, don't worry about it. It's just a bug they tried to fix last week. Generates 2,984 clones of who? Moi.
Wonderful. That bit has just written itself.
Tell me, these video game people, don't they seem a bit bizarre?
EA also did a conference so loud it was audible from our offices in Bath. Where they announced the driving force behind NBA Live 14, cleverly dubbed Bounce Tech. FIFA 14, Battlefield 4, and most excitingly Mirror's Edge 2 also gave us a gleaming next-gen wave, sadly without any mention of a goal tech, shoot tech or run tech, but that didn't stop them looking even more awesome than Dave's new shorts.
I think I still prefer Mirror's Edge 2, to be honest, mate.
Ubisoft then told some jokes in Aisha Taylor's stolen iPad before they remembered that, oh yeah, games, and proceeded to shoot the eyelids off the audience with multiplayer Racer The Crew, which looked hotter than roasted brilliance, and post-pandemic co-op shooter The Division, which featured the politest player chat in the history of gaming. Now, the actual really real commentary was pulled from the conference because it was far too blue, but we've managed to get our hands on the original recording. Here's a sneak peek.
What the f*** are you doing over there? Get behind the f***ing car. F*** off. F***ing shoot one of them then. Good. Have a turret, you pricks.
While the conferences were a welcome blast of sizzling next-gen exclusives, there was also plenty of fun to be found on the show floor itself, where hordes of gamers shouldered through each other for a close-up look at a real-life PS4.
Our American correspondent Bob Pierce was there to see it all. Hi Bob, you Silverfox.
Hi, Rob. All right, man. How you doing?
I'm good, thanks. So what was it like on the show floor this year?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Rob. It's absolutely hitting off here in LA. I'm standing outside the convention center. As you can probably see, it's nuts here, man. I had one lady from your homeland, actually, from England. I think she was from, Gloucestershire or wherever it was. And anyway, she got her hands on the DualShock 4 for the first time today. She was welling up, man. She had tears in her eyes. She said to me, "You know what, Bob? When I held that DualShock 4, it was like holding my newborn baby in my arms for the first time. It was incredible. People are going wild for the PS4 here, man. It's nuts. E3 is just nuts this year."
Thanks, Bob. So there you have it, E3 done and dusted for another year. It's an E3 that will be remembered for birds, Baker, and a brilliant console reveal, and also for Kingdom Hearts 3. Yes! I'll leave you now with a little bit of poetry.
When a gamer buys a PS4 disc, they have the rights to use that copy of the game. They can trade in the game at retail, sell it to another person, lend it to a friend, or keep it forever.
So where are we now? The convention. You can put me in anywhere I want. This is really fun. Where would I like? Giza. Put me at the pyramids of Giza. There it is. There it is. Oh, that's awesome, man. Where? Stonehenge. Do Stonehenge next. Man, this is freaking cool. I can go anywhere I want. Space. Let's go to outer space. I'm in space, man. I'm in space.